Welcome everybody. Today I'm going to talk about Adobe Spark. Adobe Spark is a piece of software from Adobe that comes with Creative Cloud that allows you to create all kinds of different media. And I'm going to get in and talk about exactly what that means. I'm going to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, what I like, what I dislike, this and that. So we're going to get in. I'm going to show you some examples of how easy it is to create stuff with this and what this software can really do. So first thing, let me talk about the price. So there is a free version of Adobe Spark, but it doesn't really look like the free version does much of anything. They really want you to have Adobe Creative Cloud to use this, because a lot of the things I'm doing that I'm going to show you are all from the premium version. They really don't allow you to do anything on the free version. So it's part of Creative Cloud. So if you have Creative Cloud, you've got Adobe Spark already. You've already paid for it. I get it in my university. My students get it. So it's something we can use for free, but you may not be in that same situation. But it's a cool piece of software, and all the stuff that I do use with Creative Cloud, it's totally worth it for me to have Adobe Creative Cloud. Okay, let's get into the software. Let's talk about what this piece of software does. Okay, so we're at the main screen right now. What I can see at the main screen, I get into Adobe Spark. This software is super easy to use. Okay, so you can see right at the top here, they give me some ideas. An Instagram story, Instagram post, Facebook cover. So you can see a heavy focus on social media here. Photo collage, presentation, slideshow. So these are some of the things you can create with Adobe Spark. If I scroll down the screen, I see some of my recent projects. And if I keep scrolling down, I see some beautiful templates. All right. On the left-hand side of the screen, I see a create a project, which if I click, all the same information that's right here. There's projects that'll just go to all my projects, and then brands. And brands are basically just watermarks that you can create to include on presentations and images if you wanted to have one. So think, when they say brands, just think watermark. Basically, like I have this for certain graphics that I'm using. I want to include my clubs and esports programs logo. Okay, so let's go back to home. And what I'm going to do is let me show you how to create some of the different stuff and all the different types of things that you can create with this software. So I'm going to click create a project. And what I like to do is I actually like to click view all, because what that does is it shows me all the different options of things that I can create with this software. So you can see they organize it for you by graphics, web pages, and videos. I'm just going to keep it all for now and kind of just show you some of the stuff. So here's popular. Social graphics. You can create tons of like memes, like really cool ones, really fast and easy with this piece of software. That's where, like an invitation, that's where this software excels. A flyer, a collage, a cover graphic for like Facebook. This software is like just banging for that kind of stuff. Like it really is amazing for that kind of stuff. Their slideshow, which I'm going to show you, is actually really awesome as well. It's like a story, almost like think of like a video. It's just really cool. I'm going to show you how to do that because it's neat. I can create, like for my YouTube videos, I create thumbnails. This is one of the ways that I can create my like image of what someone sees on my YouTube video. Really awesome to do that with. Okay, so that's some of the stuff that this does. Now they also tell you that you can make like web pages. I didn't have very good luck making a web page. Let me talk about some of those disadvantages. And then it says that you can make presentations. The presentations weren't too good. So it does some stuff really good and does some stuff really bad. Let's start out with the good, and let me show you how to edit some graphics and the slideshow, and then we'll show you what I didn't like so much, like the web page and the presentation. Okay, first thing. So I want to show you just how to edit like an image really quick. Like I could do a YouTube thumbnail. You know what? I mean, while we're here, I can create a thumbnail for Adobe Spark for this presentation. So let's do that. That will allow you to see like what this can do. And I could create a meme. I can create whatever I want to, but you could see like, here's just examples for me. Like if I was doing a video game one, I could create this and I would start here. Pop party. You can see like if I was reviewing something, like I'll just click this one and I'll click create. But this is great. Like they give me a whole starting point. Now I could add my own image here in the background if I would like to. You can see I just clicked on the image and right here I'd replace it, or I could trash it. I click on any of the pieces and you can see I just click the text, and here I can edit. Here's on the left you see the type, the color, shape, effects. It just came up right away. Like I can pick what I want. There are all kinds of options. Really cool stuff that I can just work with so easily. You know, I can just so many different things that I can do here. So you can see it's so easy to play with it. And see, here's how I edit it. Set a review. I'll say hello. Super simple. Everything you click on the screen, you can just change really easy. And they give you tons of options. So like I can say find an icon and I can just search, but I could just put like the Instagram icon if I want to. Really cool. Okay, so let me click on like the photo, and let's say I don't have a photo. Here's just photos that they are giving me. So I can just search. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I can just search photos. Like if I wanted to search like an apple, they're just going to go on the web and find a bunch of free photos of apples that I'm allowed to use. So you can see like how easy was that. And you can search actually anything. I could search any image I want to. I could search Nintendo and stuff's going to come up. Look at that. There are so many just free images out there, and they help you find it in 1 second. It kind of reminds me of PowerPoint's like design ideas in that regard. And I really like this. So I can so easily just create like all these cool images with this. It automatically saves your stuff. So it's like, you know, as soon as I clicked out of it, it just saved it. Let me go to create a project again, because what I'm going to do is let me just show you, like if I was going to create like a meme, how easy it is to do something like that. Super easy. You can see like, look, if I had like a follower one, I could do this. Now, obviously I'm not a big like flower person, so I would change that graphic to like a video game and say, we've reached, you know what? And I'm so close to reaching 4,000 followers right now. So I could change this to, you know, 4,000 when I'm going to reach that. And I could change, I'd have to move it a little bit, change this background image. Like, what do I like as the background image? All right, so I've selected the image. I can replace this with whatever I want to. For me, I would say like technology, because that's mostly what all my videos are about, right? Oh yeah, look at that. Does that work? Maybe. I mean, and I got this like, I don't want that. Let's get rid of that. Now we totally don't need that. I just delete it. You know, I'm not going to use this, but you can see how easy it is. Super simple to make this. And I can just undo stuff. I'm going to go back. It's going to automatically save it. Super easy. So you can see for creating, let me just go back to view all. For creating any kind of graphic like a meme, they have a bunch of different kinds of collages, and you can just choose all kinds of different photos to put in them. You can create, they have a bunch of templates for infographics, just a lot of different things like that that you can create, you know, and it's very easy to do. Okay, so you get the idea. It's very easy to modify images with this, which I think is very useful for like people who aren't experts in Photoshop, or even like me. I know how to use Photoshop really well, but it can be a pain. This is like super simple, right? And that's what I like. Okay, let's go to view all. Let me show you. I just want to show you the slideshow feature because it is kind of really cool. It's super easy to work with, but basically what it reminds me of is just like, it reminds me of a commercial. Like it's actually like a digital story. They want you to tell a story. So I'll just follow along with them. Remember when? Tell what happened. Let's see. Let's do a hero's journey. And they help you, guide you through this process. It's really, really neat what they do. There's music that you can choose. You can record your voice, but you're basically like making like a mini video. So you can see I can add a video. I'm going to click OK. Right now, I can choose if I want to have music or not, what I want to have happening. I can add text right here. Let's say, just say, hello, my name is... Let's go to call adventure. Let's do a photo. And let's find a free photo. Let's call this adventure. There we go. Cool. Let's use that. And let's say this is my video, because I don't have time to add every single thing. Here's like music. I can choose a bunch of different kind of music that I want to play with. I can resize things. I can change the layout. Let's do across the bridge. There we go. I can record my voice right here. I'm not going to do that right now because it'll mess up my mic that I'm using to actually record the video. So we're not going to do that. And when I'm ready, I can keep adding screens. I can keep going through and playing this. Let's just go to preview and take a look at what it looks like. And since that's all I did, I only did 2 screens. Just a cool slideshow, right? But here's what's neat about this. I can add video and my voice and all kinds of stuff really easily to this. So, I mean, just add it. Like, just add it. I can add just a YouTube video in 1 second just by clicking video. I can add my voice by just holding the record button down and recording my voice. So it's very easy. I can create like a really nice job aid with this. I can create a really nice commercial like that I would put on YouTube, like a short, like little video type thing, a little vignette, like all kinds of little nice things. I think this is awesome. Really cool feature. Super happy with it. All kinds of possibilities. Okay, so those are the basic things you can do with this piece of software, which I think are absolutely awesome, by the way. Now, let's talk about what I didn't think was so good. So the web pages, let's choose a web page. Let's pick portfolio web page. I feel like that's what people would want to do. So the weird thing about the web pages is it's like one big image, a title here, like my portfolio. I can add a subtitle. I can add some stuff down here below if I'd like to, like a photo. Let's pick a photo. Find a free photo. Let's just type portfolio. I don't know what that would turn up, but okay, let's use this. And here I can write like about myself. Like I can add some text and say like, about me, I was born in, like, you know, all kinds of cool stuff. Okay, good job. We're done. So let's take a look. So the page itself is very simplistic, which is fine, actually. I could actually have like a nice little simplistic page. What I didn't like about it is that it's not like a self-intuitive web page where like I'm gonna have an advanced page with lots of links or anything like that. So you can't like create a page like that. The other thing, so when I click share, I can publish it and share link. When I actually publish, the address is like Adobe Spark slash, so you're gonna, someone's gonna look at the address and it's like spark.adobe, and then there's a bunch of like, I'll just show you what it looks like. I'll just create the link and show you, because there's, you know, there's almost like some bloatware on the page itself, which I didn't like. So let's copy this, paste it into my browser, and take a look at what the web page I created looked like. So first of all, it does create a web page. It's actually, and you know what's funny? It's actually pulling up a web page that I created right before this as a test. So that's strange. It's like it didn't replace with the new one. But you can see there's like this appreciate button, some credits for the photo. We've got some terms and conditions down here, like Adobe terms and conditions, a privacy policy from Adobe, and a report abuse policy from Adobe, which, like, I don't know if you want that like on your portfolio or your web page. I just wasn't like thrilled with that aspect. I just don't think, I think if I'm going to create a web page, like, it's probably not the first place I'm going to go to and select. Okay, and the other thing that I would show you is just the presentation, because I think it's kind of important. Like, people would ask, can I create like e-learning with this, or what kind of presentations could I create? And again, it's very similar to the web page that I just showed you. So let me just pull up a sample presentation just to give you an idea of what it looks like. But again, I wasn't like super thrilled with the presentation. So let me just pull up, let me go to all my projects. I know I have some sample stuff here because I was literally just playing around with this. All right, so here's a sample presentation. And basically, let's go to present so you can see what it would look like. But it's kind of neat. Like, you scroll up and down to see, like, here are the buttons, the scroll up, scroll down. But I can just use my mouse. So you can see the first slide is my esports club. This is just a sample of something. Then here's like a picture. So you can see, so here's what I didn't like. I didn't like that, like, I'm on the second page and I can see like the top part of the first, and like I added a video, like super easy to add video. So here's a YouTube video. One thing, this was actually an interview I did, but one of the things I didn't like about the video is when I click play, it opens up in YouTube. So like it opens I'll do it. I mean, it's opening the browser, like not, like just playing from right here. So I didn't think the presentation mode was all that great. Like I don't really know why one would use it over other presentation software out there like PowerPoint or whatever, you know, any of the story type stuff that's out there as well. Like I would use it for that. So overall, what do I think of Adobe Spark? I think Adobe Spark is really cool. I'm actually really impressed by it. I know I just talked about two things I didn't like, but I'm really impressed by the software. I think for creating memes, for creating images, infographics, anything like that, like my YouTube thumbnails, cover graphics, Pinterest posts, all that kind of stuff. I think this piece of software is actually awesome. I think the little, they call them slideshows, but I guess it's a slideshow slash commercial. I think is really cool for faculty or just those who want to create like a simple commercial and or a slideshow, want to have different graphics, videos, sounds, record their voice. I think you create a really cool job aid using that actually. Some things like that are just like attention getters or like an advertisement. I think this software is awesome at that. Like this invitation graphic, things like that. I think this software excels and is awesome. I think if you're using this to create a web page or like a video or like a presentation, I think you should probably look elsewhere at some other software out there for that kind of stuff. I don't think that's where the strength of this software is. But overall, I give Adobe a thumbs up. I think the software is really cool. I really like it, and I'm going to start using it all the time for my YouTube thumbnails. I think it's great for that, and probably some posts as well. Like, I think it's really cool. It comes with Adobe Suite, so I have access to it. So I would definitely go in, give it a try. Again, it's really simple to use. You see how easy it was for me to use it. It's very self-intuitive, made to be user-friendly, super simple. So anyway, good luck. Let me know how it goes. Definitely try it out and leave a comment. Tell me how, if you like the software, what you liked, what you disliked. Have a nice day, y'all.